That.
Swing and a miss.
Okay. Way out of position, Bowser, though. Sup, dudes? This is Cards of the Heart, this is Tetris Attack for Super Nintendo, and I'm trying out some endless mode runs. That's right, with the first Tetris Attack tournament of the new season coming up tomorrow, less than 24 hours from this broadcast, I wanted to get my fingers nice and limber for that competition, and what better way to get my fingers loose than do some endless mode runs where I try to score as fast as I possibly can. I'm trying out the max score category, trying to get 99,999 points, because I haven't done that in a minute. And it'll be a good journey to see how far I can actually improve my time, because I think I can improve my time tonight. How does that sound, dudes?
Dude!
Welcome to everyone that is watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick, and of course, very own supporter, the Beefit314, with the 31-month Tier 1 sub. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else I need to get into before we get started? I will say though, this week was actually quite productive for me on the tutorial series front. I managed to get quite a bit more behind the scenes work done at my desk at my office job. Oh boy, is there a lot of downtime. There is a lot of downtime on that desk job, and it gave me the opportunity to remote into this computer and actually get some good stuff done. So Beef certainly relates. Kind of a dangerous game there. Trying to do side hustles at your day job. You got the time. Why not? But I actually got in 2 days of recording voiceover this week for the tutorial series. So I am actually 16 episodes in on the voiceover for those series of shorts I want to put together. In fact, I would imagine by let me take a look at the scripts and see how much progress I have left to make. I think I think there is a chance. It's sometime soon, like in the next 2 weeks, I should actually be done recording a voiceover for my introduction video on how to play the games. Like once I'm done with that, I'll go into specific sets of videos on how to speedrun each game. But as far as the meat and potatoes of the project I'm doing, I've got like 8 episodes left. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 12. I have 12 episodes left of my primary series on how to play these games. And then I will get right to recording voiceover on how to speedrun Tetris Attack. And then I will have a set of videos. How many do I have here for Tetris Attack? 11. I have 11 videos for Tetris Attack, 6 for Panepon, 10 for Game Boy Tetris Attack, because it is so much more different and has so many different things worth explaining. And then Pokemon Puzzle Challenge has 13 videos because it's even more of an oddball in the series. And then I will round it off with Pokemon Puzzle League, and I've got 12 videos. 12 videos planned. Wait, 12? Or hold on, I thought I had wait. I thought one of these bigger videos I had broken up into 2 parts. Maybe an earlier version of the script had it. I have made a few changes to the scripts since I originally wrote them like a year and a half ago. So age has definitely helped me like tighten up the writing just a little bit, because I wanted each short to be like in precise 1-minute chunks. I want every individual part to be a minute or less. So the smaller lessons could be a bit more bite-sized, more digestible if they're like in 1-minute chunks. And even then, sometimes I'm having a little trouble. Sometimes I'm having trouble keeping them under a minute. Sometimes I'm having trouble getting them like 50 seconds. I'd like to keep it at least 55 seconds if I can for some semblance of consistency. And so by the time I'm done with all this, I'm going to have standalone videos on each of the blocks of content, where I'll have a video on a big video on how to play the series, a video on how to speedrun Tetris Attack, Panepon, Puzzle Challenge, and every individual game I have planned. The main video should take like something like 22 minutes, which is kind of a standard time for broadcasting. Now that I think of it, 22 minutes for a set of videos on how to play the games. Really, it's not that bad. You could easily spend longer going through Pokemon Puzzle League's Mimic Mansion to figure all that out. So hopefully that will be a bit more of a digestible form for more dudes to pick up and play the games. So that's been how my week has gone. Now, how are your dudes' weeks going? I'm definitely looking forward to a 3-day weekend. I don't know how much I'll get done on Monday, but I will certainly have plenty of time to get more stuff done than usual. So I might even sneak in a voiceover session or two in there. We'll see. We'll see. The Tetris Attack tournament is a little light this time around, so the videos won't be so demanding on me to push out there. I imagine I would have all that done and scheduled by Sunday, by the end of Sunday. That'll give me quite a bit of time on Monday to work out what shorts I need to produce coming up and get those scheduled too, because I'm kind of falling a little behind on my YouTube shorts. I have my shorts about a month out from. I have my YouTube shorts about a month out from the current day. I believe the last short I just published was from the last Friday of April. It was a video in which I was trying to play Tetris Attack without the shoulder buttons. I did that 4 weeks ago, and there's a short coming out for that. So I'm actually kind of falling behind on the shorts I want to make, so hopefully I can get this voiceover done and I don't spend too long trying to edit it all, because I certainly have plenty of edits that I want to make, and it's going to be all sorts of complicated. Definitely a bigger production than anything I've ever made to this point. So hopefully that will be fun for all you to check out. See how it is I have decided to try and teach the masses the ways of the Puzzle League. Let's see. I think I have everything ready to get things going. So yes, the tournament tomorrow. Got 6 players scheduled for it. I am the number 1 seed. FFR Pro is the number 2 seed. He'll be in attendance, and it's probably gonna end up being the 2 of us in the finale. But strange things have happened before, so who knows? Who knows? So that's gonna be what I end up doing tomorrow over on the Puzzle Speedrun Twitch channel. You'll definitely want to check that out. There's like 3 good hours of non-stop Tetris Attack play to be had there. Definitely good stuff. And then not long after that, I will end up qualifying for the Tetris Attack tournament. After that, the Bumpty Open qualifying should be coming up soon after. Which, when is that again? Did I keep it at June 6th? I did. So I will have to open qualifying up for that tournament sometime tomorrow as well. Voice might be getting a little weak. I did record for the better part of 4 hours this week, and yeah, the voice might be starting to go just a little bit. Maybe my weekly frozen beverage will temporarily soothe the throat. And downing a bunch of sugar is definitely a great way to take care of your throat, dudes.
Dude!
Don't do it. I think if I do that, I get the feeling if I do that too much longer, then I'm just gonna have my voice sound like the best part of that voice is that I'm not putting any effort into it. A lot of people have to whisper to speak softly for like ASMR and stuff, but I have to do no such thing. This is more or less my natural voice. I'm not putting any effort into making this sound. So I can just do this however I want. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I'm cut out for ASMR. Let's be real, dudes.
Dude.
Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I think I have everything set to go. Make sure all of the dudes can see me. Rumble is good. Kick is good. YouTube is good. Of course, Twitch is good. Twitch is might be the most reliable one of the bunch. YouTube gets weird with some of the hiccups it has. All right, I think I have everything ready to go. So then, let's jump into some Tetris Attack play. I'm gonna give Endless my best shot to try and beat a personal best that I set like last month, actually. My personal best in this category before last month was like 6 years old. Like 20. That would have been like late 2018. No, 2020. Or yeah, I've lost track. But I actually set a new personal best during the side event for the endless mode at the last Tetris Attack tournament. I had to step into that because we only had would have only had 3 players without me, and well, I like to think I made things a little interesting. I mean, I did set a new personal best, so it was kind of interesting. But let's see if I will be able to top that. So let's get the endless Tetris Attack going, starting right now. And no, I have 0 shot of getting anywhere close to that world record. Especially if I'm going to be playing on the easy level, like I know that's basically the only level I'm capable of playing. Unlike Pokemon Puzzle League, actually, our Tetris Attack leaderboards for this mode don't discriminate by level, even though easy is the only one without the dark blue panels. Normal and hard have the dark blue panels. So the levels themselves are not that comparable. But there's kind of no interest in the leaderboard as is. Like, a lot of the better runs happened a while ago. So it doesn't make sense at this point to split them up by level. Who would have the record if it was split up by level? I don't think I would have the easy record. Trying to remember who it would be. Was it Foxy Man? No, Foxy Man didn't do this category. It would be Japanese runner ZVSP, who I haven't seen in quite some time. And there's a Visa Cat who has been much longer away from this game, seriously. But man, my time is currently 9th on the leaderboard, and I have to think that I have a shot at beating FFR Pro. So let's see how well I can pull that off. Alright, let's give this a hard reset. at least finish a run. Let me finish a run and show you how this is going to be done. So 1 player, endless, speed level, keep it at 1 because I don't want to have to deal with any shenanigans of playing at a higher speed. I still don't know what that fully entails, and I don't care. I just want some level of consistency in that regard. Game level, though, is up to the player's choice. Easy, normal, and hard all gets lumped together in the same leaderboard. I'll play easy, because I'm a pansy. And my favorite character to play as is Raphael the Raven. So that should be all the setup I need to get started with this first run. Coming at you right now. So we're gonna start things off like this. Gonna try to make a little extra stuff happen. And I can only manage 11,000 points there. That was actually a little weak. The biggest problem with trying to score in this mode is that the game will actually stop scoring points after the X13 chain. Like if you go past the X13 chain and go into the question mark mystery chains, those chains stop scoring points. So you have to get all of your point scoring done in the X13 link. So I'm trying to make as many extra matches as I can towards the end, so that way I can keep getting the maximum point bonus of 1,800 points for matching the ultimate chain as much as I can. Okay, this is not going to be particularly great. But this first run is a warm-up. Just to get my feet wet with seeing things. As well as getting my fingies nice and loose. Okay, halfway there. That's gonna take me like, this is gonna take me like 5 minutes at this point. That's if I execute. And you can definitely argue that I am not much of an executor when it comes to this mode. Whore. Alright, got a couple of good matches there at the end to get me to 70,000. World record was long since done with this mode already. It got the max score a while ago. So, yeah, I am not going to be competing with that. Not now, likely not ever. Because my hands can't keep up anymore. I'm gonna do that so I can get this green down for the next chain. Oh, it's almost there. Couple matches away at the end. And we'll go for this, though. Oh, I got it there. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. I expect to get under 5 minutes every time. And even with all of the mid-game slop of my execution there, I got pretty comfortably. Well, pretty comfortably? It was kind of comfortable under 5 minutes. Kind of casual sub 5 minutes. So that would be... That could potentially be a fun incentive to do for a marathon. Like especially if you got someone really fast to play it. I'm definitely not the fastest player in the world to play this mode. Right now there are like 8 faster people than me on the leaderboard. Hopefully I can change that by the end of tonight's little escapade. Oh, hey, it's a Yashi. What's up, dude?
Dude?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There is a lot happening in the background, so yeah. I think playing favorites. Is not gonna be particularly fast. So I guess I'm done playing Raphael for the night. But I just wanted to show off how the run goes before I get super grindy and resetty with it. And I'll go ahead and start doing that right after this. So Twitch dudes, I will see you in 3 minutes.
Dude?
And one for Jenny and the Wimps on YouTube. Alright. Alright. I really have been meaning to play more Endless. I have very much neglected this mode over the years, and I think it kind of goes to show by how easily I was able to improve my time in it in the last month's Endless tournament without really thinking about it, even realizing that I had improved my time. So I have to think I can get a better time when I put my mind to it. Certainly I can get a better time if I focus. Okay. Really need to remember to hydrate more. Especially with the sugary drink I do consume on a weekly basis, I really do need to hydrate a lot more than I do already. Definitely don't have a problem at work. I'm consuming usually 4 bottles of water at work every day, and then I do 1 bottle in the morning with some chia seeds. I douse chia seeds in a water bottle overnight and just slurp that up in the morning. And then I will try to do 1 or 2 bottles after work. And that's usually all the liquid I tend to consume on a regular basis. Still think I can do just a little bit better on hydration though. Let's see. Okay, I kind of gotta get psyched up before these runs, dudes, because I haven't really challenged myself to try and move with the speed that I need to get faster times in this endless category. So this session is really going to be a hurting on my hands. I'm definitely gonna feel it by the end of this show. Hopefully, I don't work my hands to the bone too much before tomorrow's tournament. But hey, ball code. I'll take a ball code for a spin again one of these days. Certainly have time like before each tournament to screw around with whatever I feel like. So I think a ball code might be a fun little adventure to do sooner rather than later. Anyway, let's give a reset to the console and try for some proper endless runs. And I will probably be tryharding with the resets a lot during this show, so be on the lookout for that. Now my favorite stage to play on is normally the Raphael stage, but there is a lot going on in the background of the Raphael stage, so that lag it's a bit hard to deal with. So let's play something just a little bit faster and go with the traditional Yoshi stage. Let's try this again with the next run right now. Is there blue underneath this? No. I'll have to do this slow insert. It's not too bad, I guess. $13.2's not awful, but not ideal. Let's do this. Let's not do that. That was actually trash. Wow. I'm gonna reset that. That was bad. And again. So I'm not going to be able to help too much from starting near the top of the stack. Why did I do the extra one? That was weird. And again. Like if you saw my Pokemon Puzzle League session in the marathon mode 2 weeks ago, this is going to be a bit more of the same. It's going to be very grindy. It's going to be very reset heavy. And that's a better start. 14.5 is a better score per chain. I would want that to be closer to 16,000. Like, if I could find a way to do 7 chain sequences, I would. Really? No, I can't do that. Oh, hello, SSD on YouTube. What's up, dude?
Dude?
Again, I am broadcasting live on Twitch, on YouTube, on Rumble, on Kick. So, wherever you can find a stream, there is a pretty good chance that I am there. Facebook could not pay me to stream there, though. Let's see. I'm kind of perturbed with my inability to find extra matches towards the end. Because there are definitely some extra points to be had if there's definitely some faster points to be had if only I could just break a few more eggs. Sometimes you have to crack a few extra eggs in order to make the omelet how you want it. Let's do this. Okay. Some wasted potential combos do not score very many points at all. Oh, I didn't get that last match in time. It's unfortunate. Again, every little match that you score during an active chain comes with a point bonus based on the current size of the chain. And you don't have to be limited by the making of the actual chain to score those points. Like, once you get to an X13 chain, every little match you make will score 1,800 points. And 1,800 points in a category where you are trying to max out the score counter is a pretty huge chunk. That's I can't not get 10,000 points in a chain. It's already gonna be hard enough for me to go for 7 or 8 chain sequences to max out the score counter. If I need 10, then no, I have no shot. I have no shot at beating my time if that's how I have to do it. And again. Let's see. So, some of you may be familiar with the Pokemon Puzzle League runs in the marathon mode. I cannot go all the way up to the top of the screen here like I can in that mode. You can make the swap to line up the match, but the game will just simply not count it. Your run will be over as soon as you hit the top. So I can't squeeze out as many points here as I normally would like to. This is quite a bit more constraining by comparison. Like the chain links after X13, the mystery chain links scoring 0 points might be the worst part of them all. I like to be able to just keep chains going forever and ever and ever. It would be interesting to see how much more accessible these runs would be if we had a patch to just count every chain at the end as an X13 chain, or I guess be more proper to change the just change the pointer to where the game looks for mystery chains in scoring points, because kind of goes off the grid a bit when you make a chain that big. The question mark chain sizes score 0 points, and they really should just go back to scoring 1,800 points like they do in Pokemon Puzzle League. And for all the flack I will give that game, that little behavior was one of the things that they got right. I just wonder if you patched out that behavior, patched out this current behavior, and mimicked Pokemon Puzzle League, how many more players would be getting a max score, and how many more players would be trying out endless runs. Okay, 12-8's not terrible. Do not ask me how I avoided those color conflicts. I would not be able to tell you. No, don't do that. That was just gonna be a mystery chain that scores nothing. Okay, so if I'm 25,000 after 4 chains, and I should probably be fine. $38 is workable. I was trying to figure out how to do this part efficiently to avoid this color conflict, because look at all the green that was set to match here. This was not reasonable for me to play around it. Alright, again. Set it up like this. You are really having to think pretty far in advance for these chains. That was gonna be awkward if I didn't get there. Why did I do that? So many conflicts there. And again. Don't like having this much of an empty hole to fill at the beginning. That's just the way these panels have to be laid out. No, I'm not doing a tornado chain. Oh, I could barely do tornado chains when I'm specifically psyching myself up for them. The amount of time it took me to record them for my tutorial series was a bit embarrassing. Hey, Vice, sup, dude?
Dude?
It doesn't so much hurt my brain as it does just make me sad. Just make me sad that we cannot chain to our heart's content. Oh, P-Easy Queen's up, dude. Oh, 12-9. Okay. I mean, if I can get past 12-5, then I suppose I'm doing fine. Yeah, I couldn't get myself in position to do anything else. Let's see here. Trying to think very far down to more or less minimize the number of moves I need to make. Okay, 38 after that chain is a lot better. That's kind of making up the necessary pace just a little bit. Ah! I tried to grab the red and got one extra down input. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Alright. Again. I will do this again and again until I make some progress. I would love to get under 4 minutes at least. And then maybe after that I can challenge myself to playing the normal speed. And I start with a 17,000 point chain too. I kind of low-key got that built that up at the end pretty quick. Dang, can't seem to channel that all the time. Let's see. Got there. $13.9 is acceptable. see. Let's put that there so I can get this down there. That seems pretty fine. Ah. Could have done that a little bit better. 26. It's kind of sussy. Eh. I probably left 2 matches out there. Oh, let's see. Okay. It's almost 50,000. So I can bring it back from here to cut the 4 minutes. Okay, 64 is okay. Let's do that. That's not bad. I got the chain to end as soon as I could, so I could immediately get to raising the stack and starting again. It's almost there. Oh, that was kind of close. Should take one more sequence. In fact, I'm going to get started on that earlier. Oh, really? Uh-oh. That's probably going to make me fall short. And that will make me fall short. Ah. See, I know I've got it in me, dudes. I know I've got it in me.
Dude!
I just gotta not choke. Let's try this. Ah, what? Why did I let it go that high? Who knows? And again. I know I've got it in me. Just gotta keep executing for the entire time. I did not need to rely on the slide, you dolt. And again. Also, you want to press start immediately after selecting the stage. That'll actually get the screen to fade a little bit sooner. I don't know how well known that is, and I'm not even sure if I put it in my tutorial series now that I think about it. No. I'm not doing that. If I get a mystery chain, then I'm like losing all sorts of scoring potential. Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. Unless I have to swap to get to... Really? I really didn't leave myself with any more options. I like trying to start from the middle whenever I can, but the middle of each stack of panels isn't usually visible right at the very beginning. Okay, 14.8 is not bad. 15,000 a chain would actually be a pretty nice pace. Let's do this. Oh, that was pretty big. By my standards, that was a pretty good ending. I'm gonna make this 4 so I can actually bring this red down here. Okay, 44.5, that's not bad, not bad. Alright, okay, I think I'm gonna have to rely on this insert. You can definitely over-tap those. Oh, I managed to do a mystery chain. I accidentally did a frame perfect chain to cut off my scoring a little bit. That's a bummer. Welcome, Goomba Troll. Sup, dude? Okay, that's almost nice. Let's do that. Oh, 81. There's a world where I actually finish the chain right here. Finish the job right here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe one day I'll be that good to pull that off, but today is certainly not the day. Oh, it's almost there. I feel like I should be getting there soon-ish. Oh, I probably blew it there, didn't I? I don't think I have enough chain to make. Oh, there I do. There. Okay. Okay. All right. Sure. Sure. Kind of limped to the finish there, but I made it. I somehow made it, dudes.
Dude?
Yay. I didn't think it'd be that hard. I actually didn't think it would be that hard if I applied myself. Oh, that's an in-game tie with 6th place, and I kind of stumbled at the end there, so yeah, I should be able to make some better progress here. Let's see, where's my place for editing the above info here? Yeah, I think it's kind of been like 6 years since I functionally tried to improve my time in this category. So I was due for some big improvement. Oh hey gamers, what's up, dude?
Dude!
Kinda got back that 30k time I saw. I'll see what I can do to get back on that train later. Right now, I want to try to improve my max score time. Maybe I'll catch up with you sooner than you think. Man, the ice in this straw is really not going anywhere. Oh. Boy, am I developing some bad habits with these frozen beverages. All right. Okay, time to reset and do it again. I hope to be here at least 2 hours doing this. I don't know how well my hands will hold up, but I will certainly give it my best here. Alright, let's try this again. Right. Okay, oh that's a combo, that's gonna waste a little bit of what I was working with. Let's not bother. Try again. I think I said it earlier, I have been neglecting this mode a bit too much in my time. There's certainly a different skill set that Endless makes you practice that I haven't really had to ever make use of playing Versus. Probably wasted a little bit too much there, but I'm close to 30,000 after 2 chains, so I can't be doing all that bad. Let's do it this way. Try to give myself a few extra matches to work with while I have a ready-made chain set up. I might as well take the time to flub the main chain and reset. No, if I've got a ready-made chain going, I should be taking the time to set up as many matches at the end of the sequence as I can. Because that's just a free 1,800 points with every one that I do. Yeah, color conflict messed me out of that one. And again. On the empty column, I hate this empty column. This takes so Much time to bring down. Ah, 13. I don't know how I feel about 13,000. Didn't have anything else set up at the end. Didn't even pop that away to continue the chain properly. $37? That's probably too slow of a pace. Yeah, started too high in the stack. Couldn't build my way down. Again, so many more things to think about with this mode. That Versus has basically no good way to teach you. Versus definitely does not care how big of a chain you make. It'll care how quickly you make a chain, but even the hardest opponents don't need that much of a chain to win. In fact, it's perfectly possible to win with only making combos, and I would not be surprised if one day that ends up being worked out as the predominant strategy for beating the Versus mode. Right now, the degree of difficulty is too high for the likes of me to pull off. Yeah, okay. 28,000 after 2 chains is fine. I almost flubbed that. Okay. 40,000 after 3 chains is fine. I'm gonna break that egg. Of course, I made one wrong input, and the time it took me to correct myself was just not the time that I had the skill to overcome. If I do this more often, I might be able to develop that cursor speed, but it's not going to be any time this year. That much I can assure you. Alright, that wasn't a big chain, but it was a fast chain. By my standards, that will have to do. Got myself cut off from being able to get any of the other matches at the end. No, I really cut myself off there. This is probably not going to end well for me. Yeah, no. No, if I don't even get to an X13 chain, it feels like I'm losing on too many points. The X13 chain link scores 1,800 points per match, but the X12 link scores 1,500. And even that kind of differential can add up quickly in terms of trying to get to 100,000 points. I mean, those at like 1,800 out of 100,000. It's a pretty sizable chunk. Sure. I really don't have a way to speed this up. It's not even 13,000. That's certainly make-upable. Something like that. It's not too bad. Oh! Really didn't think I was gonna get there. Let's see. Alright, that crucial slide to keep that going. If you're relying on tricks like that, you're definitely setting up the chain wrong. But it is a good rescue in a pinch. Crap. Okay. Got that drop chain to work at least. I didn't get that. That last one didn't count for 1,800. That's fine. Why did I do that? Why? But why? Why? But why? But why? Ugh. Alright. Again. Again. Try again. Start from the right, because I've got a ready-made extension this way. Really had to pivot on the color I was going to use there. 12/8's kind of fine. That's not fine. Certainly not fine. Yeah, you get that for scoring 10,000 points. It's some consolation, but not much. Takes 30,000 points to actually make the full credits, which is the minimum category we have on the leaderboard for that reason. Alright, can you speed this up a little bit? That was okay. It's not 12,000, but I did build that up decently fast. Okay, there might have been a way to squeeze out an extra match there. Okay, that's definitely wrong. Nah, not doing it. Not gonna happen. Again, must try harder. You must plan better. You must push buttons faster. I can do like 2 of those things. Don't know about the pushing buttons faster part. I can certainly plan better than that. Golly. And again. Purple to red is what I've got going here, and the fewer things I have to move while raising the stack in order to make that a reality, the better. Yeah, no, you don't try to set that up. You do not try to set up a slide technique at the end of a chain, because that gives you no opportunity to match other panels. Just absolutely not. And is not the time to go for the swag. I had to grab the green on the right. Couldn't see it in time. The chain I wanted to make just missed one swap and the whole plan fell apart. Let's see here. Okay, that's not too bad. The matching at the end of the chain was not good. Something I can work with at least. Sure, let's go with that. Okay, 27 is tolerable. What? Why did I think that was gonna chain? Really? I can't be losing it that quickly. That implies I never had it in the first place. Considering how enthusiastically I was starting speedrunning Pokemon Puzzle League in 2013. Yeah, probably does suggest that I never did have any marbles to lose playing these games fast in the first place. Yeah, let's go with that. That builds up pretty. Decently fast lag chain. Okay. Okay. That wasn't awful. Gonna bring the purple down to continue the chain. Oh, really? Color conflict kept the 13 chain at the end there. Ugh. Sheesh. Alright. Again. Too many color conflicts for me to get through there. To think this is not quite my full potential. If I were to train myself harder in this mode, I could potentially go even further beyond. Not that further beyond. Oh well. And again. This is a bit of an effort to downstack. I will work with it. This is a bit slow for my liking. Wow, I really put myself in a corner there. And again. Now, there will be no endless mode played tomorrow on twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun, but I will be hosting a tournament of a lot of fast versus action. So, you want to see players play out this play out to this game a bit faster than I'm doing it at the moment, then by all means, twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. The first Speedrun Open Championship of 2027 will be going down there. And I don't think I've ever taken home the initial championship of a new season. Or maybe I did last year and I'm completely forgetting about it. But that is what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. And if you are new and not already following Puzzle Speedrun Twitch channel, you really should go follow that channel. In fact, let me, for everyone that is new to the channel, post the link in all the chats. That way you know where to go to catch the Tetris Attack fun that's happening tomorrow. Right now, I need to take a little bit of a break. Hey, I got 30,000 points. How much slower is that than the current record? 40 seconds. I executed that like 40 seconds slower than the current record, although I don't know how close I actually was at the point I got 30,000. It probably wasn't that good. Anyway, I need to take a little bit of a break with my hands, so I'll might as well give Twitch an opportunity to make their money, and I'll be back in a few minutes with a few more runs. I don't know if I've got another segment in me, but I'll see what I can do after that. I'll do so. Let's see how I feel after the next segment. If I want to keep going after that. Twitch dudes, I'll see you in 3 minutes.
Dude!
And one for Jay and the Wimps on YouTube. It might be best for me to disappear into the void and maybe finish downing this frozen Coke. Do I phase out very well? Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically gone by this point. I'm just standing here in the background. It'd be very uncomfortable if you could actually see me right now, but as it stands now, it feels like I have my own private green screen. Quite frankly, I really should get a proper physical green screen. Thing is, the ceiling on this space that I'm working in is very low. I can reach the top. I can reach the ceiling of this room without fully outstretching my hand. I'm 5'10". I'm not even particularly tall, but I do kind of feel tall in this space. I could almost jump and hit my head on the ceiling.
Space!
Thank you, Tim Curry. I can almost jump and hit the ceiling. So, it will not be the easiest thing in the world to get a green screen that will fit. You can certainly pitch that for my Throne.com page, though. I am on Throne.com where people can put money towards funding other things that can make the quality of the stream a bit better. Like a better microphone, for starters, would help. I should probably also invest in some podcaster quality. Would it be podcaster quality? I don't know. I should invest in some YouTuber quality lapel microphones. That way I don't have this beefy thing in front of me recording for all of my runs. I'm trying. I have other videos I want to record after I get done with the tutorial series. I don't know, this bulky thing is kind of in the way, but I don't have another microphone I could use. Although I suppose with the miscellaneous sources of funds I've gotten, especially from Twitch, I might be able to get something decent. I don't know. I really don't know. All right. All right, let's see if my hands have cooled off enough. Let's see if my hands will be able to take this punishment. If I'm feeling particularly bad after this, then I will call it off from here. I need to call it off at some point anyway, because I do, in my capacity as organizer of our tournaments, have some duty to be able to accommodate players who cannot play all of their matches live. So I actually do have a match to record for tomorrow's tournament right after this. So sometime after the conclusion of this show, I will have to get set up to record that. Hmm, 26 after 2 chains is kind of mid. Holy color conflicts. Alright, that's not bad. Not a bad ending to that one. 42 is certainly a fine score. Let's do this. Ah, couldn't quite get the reds down how I wanted to. Build that up a little sooner. This flub might have been a bit much, but I'll see how well I can work with it. That's okay. 6-7. Got the 6-7. That's probably fine. It's probably fine to finish in 2 more chain sequences if I was better. If I was better, that would be no problem, but as it stands now. Nice, okay. So this one will be close. Ah! No. Not quite. Not quite. Almost there. Oh well. Just shrug it off and try again. That's all I know to do, dudes.
Dude!
Let's see. This was probably the wrong color to advance that chain with. It required a bit extra effort that I most certainly did not need to make. Okay, yeah, I made the mystery chain, and that cut off all of my scoring potential. Cannot be doing that. Oh, that's not super. Somehow I fixed it. Oh, that last one didn't count. Dang it. Let's do this. Okay, that was probably a bit much. Let's see. That felt smart. Got a match out of the way for a chain I actually wanted. Definitely did not need to go for that. The juice was not worth that much squeeze. 50,000. Don't think that's gonna be fast enough. Oh, I definitely did not need to do. Okay. Alright. That pace was a little slow anyway. And again. This seems fine. Didn't need that combo. What did I see there? Can't even look at my Twitch preview and see what I did wrong there. Sheesh. Not seeing things well anymore. Which is kind of bad, because the execution on a run of this difficulty degree of difficulty is already so minuscule that I just cannot be afford to be making any mistakes. This mode of play certainly making me prone to mistakes. Okay, 14,000 for that first chain's not bad with how fast I was able to get the end of that. Oh, what? What? Wait. I thought I had the X13 there. What the heck? Really? Again.
Huh?
Did not like the options I left myself there. Okay. That started too high up. I need to be, like, looking towards the bottom of where my starting stack is. Just so that I know I have enough space to be able to build the chain downward. I did not want to do that, but okay. I think I can work with that. Let's do this. Nah, I didn't want that either. Ugh. I might have lost too much pace by this point. Why did I swap that one? Jeez. More like cheese and crackers.
You little shit.
Like, again. Ugh. Let's do this. I don't know how I'm managing to avoid all of the color conflicts to this point. Maybe 14.6, 14.7. It's not awful. Holy, that was a lot happening at once. Ugh. Golly. Just too much stuff for me to keep track of. Which is interesting, because on the Pokemon Puzzle League side of things, I'm usually known for being able to track all of it. Again, though, the Versus computer runs don't generally demand this much precision. Now, if I wanted to give the computer opponents of Planet Puzzle League a try again, they would almost certainly give me a hard time like they always do. Because they're so fast and so persistent. Wasting that so early does not instill me with confidence. Have confidence, I do not.
No confidence.
Why did I swap that at the end? Ugh. Sheesh. Again. Ugh. Again, I'd say I'm losing it, but it's gotta have some implication that I had it in the first place, and I don't think I ever did. But why? But why? But why? But why? I think I've been asking myself for 13 years. Yeah, let's go with that, and then a little vertical. For my taste, but can work with this. That was definitely an unanticipated chain there. Oh, an unanticipated breakup of the chain I was working on. Oh boy. Oh boy, if this is gonna be the slop I bring to tomorrow's matches, then I'm almost certain to lose to FFR Pro at the end. $14.5 is definitely fine. Bring this down. Okay. That I think I can work with. Why? Why did I start it that high up? I'm always saying start from the middle. Give yourself avenues from all directions. Start from the middle, dumbass. It's gonna be one of the things I tried to emphasize in the tutorial series. Like, don't always go to the bottom. Either just start from the middle. Give yourself options. Don't start from the bottom. Don't start from the top. Try not to start on the edges if you don't have a plan for like the next 2 chain links. Give yourself options. $14.1 is okay of a start. Ugh. Don't like how long it took me to get started on the next chain. Pivot there was not that comfortable. Oh, I should have went for the red match right there. One day I'll learn. One day. Okay. Okay, the lack of matches at the end there is mildly concerning. Okay, that was a pretty well-timed extension. Didn't give myself many chain opportunities after the... Okay. Okay. I thought I was doing fine there. Oh well. Again. Must go again. This is a little high up. I was able to figure out the way down, then just forgot to do the insert to continue it. I had wasted a few too many panels there at the end anyway, so I don't think that attempt was gonna start from a great place anyhow. That's definitely wrong. $12.6. Not a fast start. I dare say. Okay, yeah, I had no follow-up there at all. Ugh. Again, must plan better. This one's relatively simple to get to. I thought I had a green up at the top, not the purple. Oh man, if I'm making those kinds of mistakes, I need to consider wrapping it up. So if I'm not seeing the panels well enough to plan out these chains like I need to, how am I gonna make any meaningful progress? A 15.9 is a pretty good start. Uh-oh. That one was kind of a rescue mission. Okay. Fix that a little bit. No. Fine. Fine, I can work with that. Barely got that last match there. That was not planned very well at all. Get the yellow, then try the other yellow. Blue, red. Oh, never mind. That'll work. I did not want that to be a combo, but take the good with the bad in life, I suppose. Uh... 63, not an awful place to be. Ah! Didn't think I was getting there at the end. Unfortunate. Hey, Ron, what's up, dude?
Dude?
I made some progress today. One of my runs in the first segment was a near 30-second PB, so I know I can do better than what I've got so far if I apply myself, and I had a couple other runs I've gotten close. Let's do this. Just keep moving. Whatever you do. Just keep moving however you can. 12-1's not... No, that's not good. That's not good. I gotta be getting close to 15,000 points a chain if I'm going to have any shot at improving this time now. So that's how small the margins have become. Gonna build this up while that's all busy. Okay. Bring this down. Bring it all the way down, I guess. $27.5 is not bad. Let's see here. Keep bringing this down, I suppose. Okay. 42 is acceptable. This amount of time it took to start the chain might not be. Sure. Sure, there was some way I could have planned that better. Definitely could have planned that better. Let's see. Bring this red down because I'm gonna need that here, and 62. That might not be enough. Why? Starting to not see things well. And this mode really is challenging you to order your matches in a way that makes you not have to wait for things. Let's see. $14.5, not bad. And like the way you order things really matters towards the ends of these chains when you're trying to squeeze out 1,800 points with every chain link that you can. Every little match that you make at the end. Scoring those 1,800 points. It is massive progress. One can make towards this goal. Let's bring this down. I'm halfway at 140. That might work. Sure. And I suppose it's not an awful idea to make a combo at the very end of the chain to give yourself the most time to make the extra matches at the end. There are definitely worse things you can be doing with your matches. Oh, it's almost there. I'm gonna bring this down. It's not helping me as much as I thought it would. Oh, really? I should have closed that out. That should have been like 340. Dang it. Alright, again. Just shrug it off and keep going. That's what Gary Oak always says, keep on trying. That's my motto. Sometimes you gotta... break some extra eggs along the way to make a scrumptious omelet. And I haven't had omelets in a minute. Okay. That looks manageable. No, too high up. Too high up from there. Again, the margin of error is so small for being at the top of this leaderboard now that I don't have the room to be making even one mistake. I definitely did not mean for that to be a 7 combo. Now that... yeah, that will constitute a mistake that I can't make. Oh, man. Like, maybe fumbling an extra batch and not squeezing out 300 to 600 points out of a chain might be a bit too micro for what I'm going for today, but there are certainly plenty of major mistakes that could warrant a near instant reset. Let's try and get this down. Sure. Probably could have gotten another match out of there for a 16. Okay, but I'll live with this for now. Alright, that's better. That makes me feel a bit better. That was almost a fumble. Okay. That I will live with. Just to really make sure I get this down. There was maybe 4,000 points I left on the table there. The hell? Jeez. I am losing this in ways that I really am not appreciating. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, one extra color conflict I had no time to resolve. Cut that out. I'm gonna do this. So I can lose the chain even sooner. Great. Yeah, that's great. I'm definitely playing well right now, dudes.
Dude!
Let's see. There is no way that was right. That was going to require a tornado chain, and man, even at the lowest levels, that takes a ridiculous amount of precision. And I struggle with. Why did I do that? I'm trying to rush it. I'm trying to do too much. Although it might be fun to try and speed up these lag chains a bit. Really? I do wonder if I can build up these lag chains just so I can get them started sooner. Oh no, there was basically no shot for me to keep that going once I realized my folly. I've only been at this for like 2 hours, and already I am losing it. $13.4. That might not be fast enough. Okay. At least I have a way to get this down. I definitely did not need to resort to that. But I got it done. Okay. Couldn't finish that out how I would have really liked, but this is fine. Okay, 52. Okay. I'm getting like halfway there. Under 2 minutes. It's kind of an okay pace to be at, actually. Okay, that chain was a bit light. I think I can work. Yeah, I can work with this. Oh, this one will be close. Don't know if I have enough at the end here. Okay, so one more. This would be a shoo-in if I hadn't been fumbling these all day. Case in point. Golly. I should be able to get a 330X with not too much trouble. Keep fumbling the end somehow. Let's do this. Sure. Almost fumbled that. Okay, 14-5 is a fine start. Don't like how low this is getting so quickly. It's limiting a few of my options. Alright. Close to 30,000. Definitely usable. Oh, that last one didn't count. 40k at this point is most certainly fine. Eh. Dang it. Oh, I'm certainly capable. I'm certainly showing that I'm capable here. But the room for error is so tiny. That my usual generational sized fumbles are not going to cut it anymore. 11,000 is too small. I'm gonna try to finish in 7 chain sequences. 11,000 is not enough room, doesn't give me enough room to make up. I gotta get to close to 15,000 points. That. Good. That leaves me feeling fairly good. 12-8 after the first chain is whatever, though. I didn't bring that down far enough. Oh, man. Again, the planning of these runs is just unlike anything the versus mode will ever challenge you to do. $12.8 is a bit low. What the heck? Definitely wasn't seeing that right. Okay, what am I doing here? This will be where I start things. Definitely had a bailout there and fumbled that too. I don't know, dudes. My hands, may not be, feeling it for much longer. I might be asking a bit too much of my hands to keep this going for too much longer. So I might be needing to wrap this up soon. Just to make sure I don't completely tire out my hands. So perhaps with this in mind, with nothing left to lose, this might be where I go all out. So let's see. Not bad, not bad. Little slow to start this off. This is fine. There is a world where I was capable of finishing the chain right there. Now I certainly can finish it from here. As long as I'm not too wasteful. Ah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Ugh. It's getting there. Oh, it's getting there. I'm sure with more practice I could get my endurance up for these kinds of sessions, but right now my hands are feeling in just a tight enough position that if I keep going for another hour, I'm going to actually go like I'm actually going to do some sort of harm that will not serve me well for tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and make sure you check out twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun tomorrow. Coverage is starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be on the call to bring you a whole lot of the tournament action from the 6 players that have signed up for the event. So make sure you don't miss it. We will be crowning our first champion of the 2027 season in tomorrow's show. Anything else? Anything else I need to cover before we go? I mean, I can do the like, comment, subscribe, follow, shill thing. You can follow the Twitch and Kick channels. You can follow the Rumble channel. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can subscribe on Twitch if you want to support the channel or become a member sardine instead.
Sardines!
On YouTube. I mean, I also have a Patreon where you can become a member to get a sneak peek at what I'm doing next. And if you want some different streams from me, check out my Ko-Fi. But I gotta wrap this up. That's gonna be it for me for today. Until next time, everyone, be decent to each other. Later, dudes.
Dude!